evening. This is my first time doing the stand-up in English. A friend asked me, but how can you do this? And I told him, well, my English is already a joke. Okay, just kidding. No, I know English well. Sometimes pretty well for some people, and they get really surprised. They go like, "Oh, Igor, how did you learn it? Do you like went to some school or whatever?" And I usually go, "No, you cannot just learn English at school. You have to practice all the time. I've been practicing for like half of my life. I've been talking to myself in English because obviously I had no friends, right? So, and these people also ask me like, Igor, tell me, is your level of English advanced or upper intermediate? Bitch, it's immediate. You ask me, I answer you. Anyway, thank you. But obviously, it's also true, this is the first time I'm doing stand-up in English, and this is my sixth time doing stand-up in general. So, I'm a newbie, and obviously you know how this happens. You see something, right, and you have this, sort of beginner's problem where you want to do something that you just been impressed by. And I remember the first impression that I got after seeing stand-up. Like, the first time I saw stand-up, I got this impression that all these dudes, there are girls, but mostly dudes, all these dudes are like adult class clowns, chock full of daddy issues and mommy issues, and just all sorts of psychological issues, and they're feeding on your attention, and they're sucking every bit of sympathy you might have for them. And I looked at that, and I thought to myself, well, that's for me. That's like perfectly for me, I can do that, and, well, I'm doing exactly that. But this is like, again, this is beginner's mistake. I just saw something, I was impressed by it, and I'll be like, I want to be just like him. And that happens a lot. Like, you also like go on YouTube or something, you see this bit that comedian does, right? You see like thousands of likes, you see millions of views, you see all the love that he's getting, her or them, whatever. Yeah, and you'd be like, oh, I want to be just like him. And you just don't see the amount of effort and time that, they put into this work to make it work or whatever. And I had the same problem. Like, I'm a musician myself, but back when I was a kid, I was also impressed by a musician. Like, I was a kid, I was watching the TV, and there was Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain, Nirvana, you know Nirvana? Yeah. Thank you. So I was a kid, I saw Kurt Cobain, and I was like, I want to be just like him. And I ran up to my parents, and I was like, I just saw Kurt Cobain, I want to be just like him. And they were like, really? You're 10 years old, and you already want to put a bullet in your own head? But it was Ukraine in the 90s, so every person at some point wanted to put a bullet in their head. We're not blaming anyone, right? Yeah, so speaking of stuff that is not Ukraine in the 90s, Netflix, you guys use Netflix? Yes. Maybe you're using torrents and you're pirating stuff, right? Downloading shit illegally, yeah, some people clapping on both. That's the same with me. Sometimes I'm a good guy, sometimes I'm definitely not. So speaking of Netflix, have you seen The Queen's Gambit? Yeah. The Queen's Gambit, amazing show, right? This is amazing. Come again? No spoilers right now. I haven't seen it either, but I saw a trailer and I know how good it is. And as you know, because of Queen's Gambit, right now we have worldwide hype for chess. Let me repeat this for you. Worldwide hype for chess. This is how you know 2020 is truly fucked up. Because in 2020, we have a worldwide, I repeat, hype for chess. And obviously, this is not because chess is a brilliant game. This is not because of the actress, she's gorgeous, but no, this is because of the way the show is done. You know, like Netflix are well known for doing really great shows, and they have this. They have this really nice way of, doing shows, and the shows are very interesting. It's fun to watch, and the shows are very, very motivating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very motivating. Otherwise, nobody would have been playing chess on the whole freaking planet. So I have an idea for the next Netflix show. The title of the show would be "How to Wear a Face Mask During Freaking Pandemic." Okay? Because it's been a year, we're having a pandemic on the whole planet, and the masks are still like over here or maybe there, or right at our noses and whatever, and nobody knows how to wear a freaking mask in the right way. So, but I would like to think that this is going to be a real hit. Like, people will be discussing the show, like there would be like water cooler talks in the offices. Listen, I downloaded yesterday this new show called How to Wear a Face Mask. It's like really smart one, you know. There's a guy in the frame, and he's talking for straight 30 minutes. He's like, you need to wear a face mask on your mouth and on your nose. On your mouth and on your nose. This is mind-bending. I was so shocked with this. Have you seen it? And the other guy goes, no, I'm actually in the middle of another show, also very difficult. It's called How to Stop Littering on the Street and Carry Your Trash to the Next Freaking Trash Bin. Thank you. Yeah, this was not like the most hysterically hilarious thing to end on, but it's the right thing to say, and it's also a complimentary Netflix joke. Yeah, it was a complimentary Netflix joke. It was a joke when I say that Netflix is a good thing. So when my comedy special on Netflix is released earlier than any of yours, you know what's up, guys. Thank you!